Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? It is Thanksgiving week. It's going to be a difficult week for many people because you have to deal with family and all the family arguments and the family dynamics. For some, it's going to be a great time. However it manifests itself, it's the way it's meant to be. So, with that, let's look at what love energies are available for this week. For the ones that are in separation, Spirit, give me the love energies for those in separation today. And Spirit saying, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So for many of you, because this is the beginning of the real beginning of the holiday season, some say it's Halloween, but it's Thanksgiving when the real holiday season starts to kick itself in. And with that, what's happening is that there are energies that are drawing that love closer to you because it's that time, it's that energy of family, friends, everybody re coming back together again to enjoy a feast, enjoy the holidays, gift giving, and all that stuff. So there's love that's coming through. That's ready to be felt. And so you got to reach deep into your heart and feel that love, even if you don't see it at this moment. And so we're going to ask Spirit what else we have coming in with the energy of love today. Uh, and so this is a general reading. This may or may not resonate for everybody. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Come on back. And for those of you who are looking for your own personal reading or just a great unique gift to give somebody, I am having a Thanksgiving sale. It is $35 for a full reading, which is normally $55. $35 for our personal light language healing, which is also normally $55, and $10 for a mini reading, which usually is $25. So please do take advantage of it because this is going to end at the end of the month. This sale will not come back again this year. So with that, let's see what energies we have in love for those collective in separation. And Arturo, if I have time, I'll answer that question, but generally I don't answer those questions until Sundays, but let's see what my time looks like at the end, so just stay to the end of the reading. So let's see what we've got here. So Spirit's saying, don't let guilt get in the way of happiness because love is there. You're just not seeing it. You have to be receptive to that love that's available and what fate has for you. And look to your dreams as a guide. You got to cherish whatever relationships you have, whether that's with your pet, with your child, with your friends, with your family. Even with this is separation read, so probably not your significant other, but cherish whatever relationships you do have because as you get into that gratitude, you're going to be allowing more love to come in. Notice everything remarkable about it, right? And so Spirit's really doubling down on telling you, start looking at what you have and don't look at what you don't have at this moment. Because the power of love is drawing you like a magnet. And when we get the yin yang card, the yin yang is our twin flame card of the deck, right? And so Spirit's saying that, hey, your person is potentially coming in, but you got to start honoring all the things that you have already, right? Spirit is really tripling down on this one. I haven't seen it go this deep on there, but Spirit is saying, hey, you really got to look at what you have right now in this now moment. And as you look at how much love you have, maybe not in the way you want it, but you have it. And as you do that, the rest of this is going to come through. So let's see what other energies want to come through within a connection. So Spirit, show me what other energies want to come through with this love and separation reading. Okay, I have a bunch of cards here that came out, so let's see what we have. Lot to say today. Spirit saying, open your heart. Again, get into that open heart. Let's see what we have here. Be careful about wearing a mask because if you're disguising yourself, you're not going to be attracting the one that you want. But if you open that heart, you're going to be manifesting that one. And that one's going to have real feelings. It's going to be bonding. There's going to be a soulmate and twin flame recognition. So it doesn't get better than this right here. So for many of you, a soulmate and a twin is coming in. It's going to be up to you to choose, which one is better for you. Neither one is a bad choice. It's just going to be a choice. Find what resonates with you in this now moment. And guess what? This may lead to marriage. And when we see the marriage card, it doesn't always mean marriage. It just means next level commitment to whatever it is that you are experiencing. So if you're not in any commitment at this point or in a relationship, well, then it means that you might be in a relationship, or that relationship may come in with somebody who is ready to commit. So let's see what other energies want to present themselves within this reading today. And so we're going to pull another deck out here. And let's see what the energies have to say. So Spirit, what are the energies for this connection and separation on this Thanksgiving week out here in the United States? I think Canada already celebrated theirs in like October. So let's see what else we get here. But so far, some pretty amazing energies that I'm seeing. Let's see what Spirit has given us within this read. Okay, so Spirit's saying, get out of your indecisiveness. It may have been you or your person, right, that has been very indecisive. And because of that, you're stuck in this loop. I call this the hamster wheel of karma. And you made them realize their flaws, right? And you might have even realized your own flaws as well, is what I'm feeling here. And that's a good thing, because it means you're on your path to healing. There's a lot of regret. I wish this never happened, right? And so that's also, although it's on the karma side, it's a realization that, hey, what did I do that caused this? And this can be on both sides of the story, not just on your person, right? Secrets. I haven't told you everything, right? Because they're wearing a mask. They're wearing that disguise. I'm always longing for you, and that's a bad energy to be in. And why is that a bad energy? Because it's lack. Well, if you're longing, then you need to take action. You can't just sit there and lack, right? And so we don't want to be in that lack energy. We also don't want to be in that chaser energy. We want to be in that balanced energy of knowing that this is a right connection. And overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining, and this is causing a lot of problems and keeping you looping inside of this karmic wheel here, this hamster wheel of karma. Why? Because there's a lot of overthinking. There's a lot of what if I should have, could have done it? What if my person did this instead of that? Right? Get out of that space. Get in the space of what can you do in this now moment to move it forward to all this wonderful energy. And look at this energy that is available. Look at it all. Twin flames, soulmate, marriage, love, bonding, manifesting the one. All this is within arm's reach. But you have to choose by going within, opening your heart and understanding what it is that's kept you in this repetitive cycle, and allow you to then heal, release those blocks, heal the trauma, heal the timeline, and get into that wonderful energy that is sitting there. This timeline is sitting here, and this timeline is dragging you back. Which timeline do you want to go to? It's a choice. You have to choose, and the only thing you can choose is whether you're going to work on yourself or not, whether you're going to release that trauma, heal that trauma or not. You're not going to, the choices that you have are pretty simple, but you have to choose. It's not going to happen to you automatically. There's no magic in here. You have to actually decide on what it is that you want, and then you have to go for it. And if you want to stay stagnant, you want to stay looping, well, guess what? You can stay looping. Nobody's going to stop you. Spirit's not going to stop you. So with that, let's take a look at what's blocking you in love. And again, just to point up above me, Thanksgiving sale. If you enjoy these reads, you would like your own. This is the best time to pick it because I will not do another sale like this. It ends at November 30th, so the end of this month. Today's the 25th, so it's 5 days left. Take advantage of it while you can. You can schedule it for later, but payment has to be made by the 30th. And so with that, look at the sale, 35 for a full reading, 35 for a personal light language, and $10 for a mini reading. Makes a great gift as well. All right, so let's take a look at what is it, Spirit, that is blocking people that are watching this. And if you're watching this, it is valid at the time of your awareness. So once this makes your awareness, it's something in this reading for you. Maybe not everything, but there is something in here for you. And so Spirit has given us a few cards here, quite a few actually. You guys, we got a lot of things that are blocking us, and one of the first ones is indecision, and we see that already here inside of indecisive. So it's more confirmation. Spirit's really just taking a hammer and slamming this nail down. Stop being indecisive, decide what you want, and then go for it. Unlovable, right? And many of us feel unlovable. Why? Because we go after things that are going to reinforce that story. So we chase after the exciting good guy or bad guy, bad girl. Why? Because they're exciting. We're in that trauma. We're in for the adrenaline rush. But at the same time, and we're addicted to that adrenaline rush. But at the same time, we're also reinforcing the story that we are unlovable. So we're going to choose something that's not right for us. And why do we choose something that's not right for us? Because it reinforces the story we keep telling ourselves. Self-neglect, right? Are you not, combing your hair? Are you not eating the right foods? Are you just sitting there in a depression? Get out of it. You've got to choose to move out of that space and into this space. You can't just sit there and wait for it to go away. It's not going to go away on your own. Being guarded. You're lonely because you're aloof. Trust others and let them in your heart, because if your heart's closed, where's your space to have love? To have love, you have to be vulnerable, which means you need to open your heart and you need to be vulnerable for a heartache, right? And that's why most of us have closed our hearts, because we've been in so much trauma for so long. And last but not least, expectations. When you expect too much, right? And we set these impossible expectations. And again, to reinforce the story that there is nobody for us, there is no such thing as love, there's no great people out there, right? And we just sit in there and wallow and stew in our own story. And who are we hurting? We're hurting nobody but ourselves, because we're choosing to stay alone. We're choosing to stay without love in life. And we are creatures of love. And so love is the natural state you want to be in. This here is a trauma state, and we want to get out of that trauma state. So let's get some advice from our higher selves as to what it is that we can do to get us moving forward into these amazing energies that we're seeing here. I mean, these energies this month have been nothing short of amazing. And each day I do a new read, I see even more and more amazing energies. So let's take a look at what our higher selves want to say. An eclipse may hide your light, but not forever, right? And so, yeah, there may have been some darkness. You may have been in darkness. You may have been in trauma, but it's time to let your light go by. Let that moon pass. Let that illusion. Moon is always something set for illusion, because it's the illusion generator. It's what keeps the matrix going. It's just a machine that's pushing this matrix onto you. And everything is unfolding as it should be. So Spirit's saying that you coming here to now get into your awareness, what it is that's causing you the most stress and blocking you and preventing you from getting this beautiful energy that's right there waiting for you. It's unfolding as it should be. Now it's up to you to choose. So you need to choose. Am I ready, to kind of move into the healing and to allow for all these energies to come in? Or do I want to go back on the hamster wheel for another cycle or two or three, or a lifetime or two or three? That's okay. It's a choice. You do it when you're ready, but you have to choose. You can't just wait for it to happen. It's not like the broken clock that's, right two times a day. This is something you actually have to get onto. You have to get onto the, onto the wheel, or off the wheel, so to speak. and you have to choose which one it is. And if you're not choosing to get off the wheel, well, guess what? You're going to stay on this hamster wheel. And for those of you who are new to my readings, this side is what I call the hamster wheel of karma. This side here is the bridge to get you from the hamster wheel of karma to the energies you want. And over here is the energies that are available to you if you decide to choose to get off the hamster wheel. I do everything in energy. I don't tell crazy stories about your ex or your person in separation and oh they're just waiting at the wings. No, I don't tell you that. I'm just showing you what energy is available. You choose how you're going to make your own story because you're making your own story in your own space. That's not for me to tell. But what we are going to do is we're going to look at what's the potential timelines for this to come in should we decide to choose to get off that hamster wheel, right? And that's, again, we have to choose. And remember, timing is not something that is set in stone. It's fluid. It can change at any moment. This is what the timing is being read as of this moment in time, right? And so what we want to do is we want to set that intention, right? And make sure that we're not setting it up in an expectation that, this is a possible, probable, potential timing for this love to come in. And Spirit, what can you tell us? And Spirit's given us 4 cards. And so for some of you, tomorrow looks promising. And next winter, right? Well, we're just coming into next winter. So this is for people who have decided to get off this wheel and are really working on themselves. For those of you who want to be on the hamster wheel, it's wrong time. You're not going to get there right yet. Somewhere between April and September, for those of you who are not ready to get off the wheel and want to stay on the wheel, the next cycle is going to come on around April, which is, pretty close to when the true new year runs, the spiritual new year, as they say. So for some of you, this is coming really quickly. For some of you, we have to start working on ourselves, start to choose to get ourselves into the space of healing. Move these over so you can see them. So into the space of healing, and if you do get yourself into that space of healing, from now until winter, winter's coming the 21st of 20th or 21st of December, so it's just around the corner. So let's start choosing to heal. Take advantage of my Thanksgiving sale. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Watch me on my other channels. I have Instagram. I have YouTube channel, 2 YouTube channels, Silver Fox Spiritual, which is light language, and Silver Fox Spiritual Reading, which is the readings and the replays from these lives, as well as Instagram as well. And then I have a Facebook group, which I'm going to start doing some more lives on, and that's called Silver Fox Spiritual. It's the group. It's a public group, not the private one. The private one, I think I'm shutting down pretty soon. So with that, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And have a great day and take advantage of this Thanksgiving sale before it ends. It will not come back this year. And it's a great gift for somebody who wants something truly unique and transformational for their loved ones. Have a great day. Cheers. And Arturo, if you're here, just let me know. All right, so Arturo is not here, so thank you, everybody, and have a great rest of the week. Cheers.